Welcome to Chapters of Cancers, my lovely Cancers. I'm hoping all is well with each and every one of you. I'm thanking you all for your likes, your shares, your comments, and your subscribes. I truly and highly appreciate it. Right, Cancerians, let's see what messages Spirit has for you today. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know for the month of March. I was going to say, we call Monty. I was going to say January. So a Capricorn or an Aquarius could most definitely be significant. So let's see what Spirit wants you to know, my lovelies. Let's see. I call on my assigned angels and my ancestors to guide me in spirit and in truth. Anybody who is trying to block me or stop me from delivering these messages will fall down and perish. Any energies that are being sent my way that are not my own will be returned to its rightful sender a millionfold. Ashe and Amen. Messages for Cancerians, please, Spirit. What do Cancerians need to know, please, Spirit, for the month of March? So we have unexpected income coming out first for you, Cancerians. We have Privileged Lady. One more card, please. And we have Community. If I was a rich girl, that's what I'm hearing. See, I'd have all the money in the world. So this privileged lady could be somebody who's very wealthy. This could be a Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn individual, potentially a Libra or another Cancerian, because the privileged lady for me is like the Empress, right? So you've got somebody here watching you because they see that you are in the energy of receiving some form of blessings here, unexpected income. Okay, whoever this privileged lady is, they could be talking about you within a community. Okay, what's at the bottom of the deck? We've got Journey, High Honor, and Child. I'm also getting that this money that's coming towards you may be something that's due to you, but with the privileged lady, mother and child, so this could potentially be your mother, okay, or this could potentially be a feminine in your family. Journey, High Honor, Child. So what's coming towards you, the person in the energy of Journey is the person who has your money or representing the energy of unexpected income for you. And God is in the midst, right? God is in the midst and ensuring that you receive this financial blessing, because maybe this is some money or some form of inheritance that was due onto you since you were a child. Okay. Let's see what's going on here for you. Literally penny pinching. It's got something to do with money, cuffing season, but I'm reading it intuitively here, Cancer, and someone's going to end up in prison or behind bars. Somebody had some form of lock, some form of restraint on these finances. Someone was hiding these finances, okay? But not to worry. It seems like you are going to be receiving some form of financial blessings unexpectedly. Okay, someone's time is definitely running short. 12 breaks down to 3, which would be March, the month that we are currently in. 39 breaks down to 12 also, so you could be seeing mirroring numbers. Okay, but I'm clearly getting a reflection, so I'm getting a book. Again, I'm getting some form of document, some form of official documents here. Okay, in regards to this privileged lady, okay? So this could strongly have something to do with an inheritance. Salty is at the bottom of the deck. So whoever this privileged lady is, they most definitely may be salty. Again, I'm reading the energies intuitively. This masculine energy is in blue, and this unexpected income here. If you look at the attire, the person who is going to be handing you the money is also in blue, okay? Right, let's see. Unexpected income. Why is this energy here, please, for Cancerians? So we have Siren Call. You see the energy of blue again. It says sexual tactics, gaining attention, lured by temptation. So it could potentially be that whoever this privileged lady is, they were potentially lured by attention. this person who is going to be giving you this money, I'm also getting like this person is a serpent. Even though it says siren call, I'm getting the energy of serpent. So again, you most definitely have been betrayed. Now again, I'm reading that energy of siren call intuitively. So this could be like the law, police, ambulance. Okay, there's some form of warning here. Okay, you could also be receiving some form of call, okay, or information or communication from an official person in regards to these finances. Exactly, at the bottom of the deck we've got light bulb moment. So again, this is going to again give you a light bulb moment where you're going to realize exactly what has been taking place here. Okay, privileged lady, why is this energy here, please, for Cancerians, please, Spirit? Yeah, receipts. So that goes back to the energy of the books and documents here. It says evidence, guilty as charged, exposed. So this is confirmation. This could be a feminine in your family that is about to be exposed. There's some form of receipts. There's some form of receipts, okay? This person is definitely guilty as charged. It goes back to the energy of also penny pinching and cuffing seasons. I did channel that there's someone that's going to get locked up for these finances, or there's someone here who was trying to put some form of restriction on your finances or keep this money, this inheritance from you. This person is clearly guilty as charged here, okay? And look at the energy of receipts, the hands, okay? Unexpected income, the hands, okay? This could potentially be two people in your family, because now I'm seeing the attire here. Look at the white dress here, like the attire. This would correlate with the energy of this privileged lady. So again, there could be two people in your family who have betrayed you in regards to finances, inheritance, okay? Community. Why is this energy here, please, for Cancerians? It says booty call, beckon call. So it goes back to the energy of siren call, sexual invitation, all about sex, okay? So what I'm getting from this here, booty call, I'm reading it intuitively. Again, somebody will be exposed, okay? Booty call, siren call. Strong Capricorn coming through, because I'm getting feeling on your booty. Your booty. Oh shit, again, beckon call, sorry. Sexual invitation, all about sex. So again, this is the receipts. Like, who is this? This is a karmic in your family who is very low vibrational, whoever this privileged lady is. Again, whoever this person is, I'm getting the vibe that this person is going to be embarrassed. They're going to be embarrassed and shamed by a community or potentially your family, because again, this is somebody who is using your finances to kind of like lure suitors in, men, feminines, whoever, okay? And I also feel like whoever this feminine energy is, they most definitely have been reckless, careless with your money. Like, this is somebody who is in the fast lane, you know, living a very much lavish lifestyle with your money was due onto you. I split the deck. We've got Cloud 9, emotional fulfillment, expectations met, ecstatic. I split the deck again, and we have given heart, showing love, caring actions, and selfless gestures. Exactly, like this feminine energy has just been giving out all your money to whoever to win people over. But this community, it could be a community of people, or it could definitely be your family. They're going to see this feminine energy for who they truly are. Okay. Unexpected income. Why is this energy here, please, for Cancerians, please, Spirit? Unexpected income. Why is this energy here, please, Spirit? The Two of Pentacles. So this is a motherfucker moving money around, but that goes back to that Capricorn energy, feeling on your booty. So this could be a Capricorn, okay? The Fool card, to lure, they're luring people in, or they're luring someone in. the Fool card. So we've got Capricorn, Aquarius, Aries. These could be the culprits who have stolen some form of money from you. The Chariot, again, the Popo Polisi. This energy is coming through again. I split the deck, the Five of Cups. I split the deck again, the Page of Pentacles. Exactly, like how fucked up is that? The Five of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, sorry, the Page of Pentacles. And they're acting like they ain't got it, you know. That's what's so fucked up about this situation. These individuals are acting like they don't have it. That's what's fucked up. But they do. This could also be your energy, Cancerians. The Five of Cups, that goes back to that energy of penny pinching. You could have been in the lack financially, and these people could have acted like they were kind of like pitying you with that Page of Pentacles energy. Oh, I'm going to help you out. I'm going to give you a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Can you imagine? Like, you know, giving you small increments of finances that are already yours. These people have the audacity. I do feel like someone is definitely nervous, or again, somebody is moving money around, okay? Or someone has multiple accounts with these finances that belong to you. And with the Chariot energy here, it's like you're suspecting something here. Again, siren call, I did say I was getting the police, the ambulance. So the Chariot is definitely the police here. So again, it goes back to the energy of being guilty as charged, Cancerian. So I do feel like this is something that is being looked into as we speak. The authorities are looking into this right now. And again, these people are not going to get away with exactly what it is that they have been doing to you. Okay, privileged lady. Temperance. Yeah, this is somebody who comes across very much peaceful, innocent. Okay, because it's the same attire. Okay, the white dress. This is somebody who comes across very peaceful, very innocent. The Justice card, that's what I'm saying. There's an authoritative figure here that is watching this person. They're watching this person's every move. The Emperor. So this could be a male judge, a masculine judge here. But I'm also now getting the energy of spiritual courts, okay? The heavenly courts are definitely coming to some form of decision, outcome in the spiritual realms where these people are concerned. With the privileged lady and the Emperor, that would be Empress, Emperor energy, okay? So there's clearly two people here that are working hand in hand, okay? This could even be a couple in your family who are guilty as charged, literally with the Four of Cups, because they put you in this lack energy here. Community. 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 The Nine of Wands. So someone's very defensive in this community right now, or someone is trying to stand up to a community of people because, again, like they feel humbled with the Four of Swords. One more on community for Cancerians. We have the Hermit, but they're going to be exposed. The Hermit always gives me the energy of a beacon of light. So there is some form of divine presence or divine energy here that is definitely going to reveal exactly what has been going on. Okay, someone here is clearly deep in their thoughts. They clearly feel ashamed of their actions, of the role that they played in trying to deceive you out of some form of inheritance or finances here. I split the deck. We've got the Seven of Wands. I split the deck again. We have the King of Swords. Oh shit. So it's like somebody literally going to try to be like defensive or like fight off like the authorities, the judge, whoever. Okay, the Seven of Wands, the King of Swords. I also feel like somebody has hired like potentially like a solicitor, a lawyer, whoever, and they're getting frustrated because whoever this solicitor is or lawyer is or barrister is, they're basically telling this privileged lady or whoever it is that has cheated you out of some finances that they've got no legs to stand on. Oh shit, what is this? Tell me more. Unexpected income. Unexpected income. The Two of Pentacles. What is this, please, Spirit, for Cancerians? The Two of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands. That's the guiltiest charge. That's the evidence. There's multiple. These are transactions. So someone isn't really smart. There's clearly like a footprint. There's clearly a foot trail here, okay, of the transactions that were clearly being made. The Two of Pentacles, the Two of Wands. Is there somebody sending transactions from one account to another and sending somebody else multiple amounts of money here? What the fuck is this? The Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands. This person is nervous right now. They're shitting themselves. The Fool card. Yeah, the Judgment. An Aquarius or an Aries is going to sing like a fucking bird. A Capricorn here let their guard down. An Aries or an Aquarius is going to rat this person out to the police. So this privileged lady may be an Aries or an Aquarius. The Chariot. The Ten of Pentacles, literally. The Popo pulling up in this community. Oh my gosh. The Six of Pentacles. I'm also getting the energy of this person in your, if this is your family member, this could be somebody in your family member who kind of like is pretending that they don't have it. As I said, like this person is pretending like they're struggling financially, because I wanted to say earlier on, but I let it go, but it's coming back again with the Chariot and the Ten of Pentacles. This is somebody in your family who acts like they're in the lack, but this is a fucking facade. This person's got a lot of money. The Two of Pentacles, the freaking Fool card, a Capricorn, Aquarius, or Aries in your family, they're pushing weight. They're selling drugs, because the Two of Pentacles is literally giving me somebody coming up to this person and there's an exchange. You know, whoever's buying the drugs is putting the money in the drug dealer's hand, and that's the exchange. They take the money and the drugs go back. That's the vibe I'm getting. Like someone in your family is playing like they just about have it, or they're just about making ends meet. But again, it's a facade. Grimy energy. Tell me more. The Tower. It could strongly be an Aries or a Scorpio. Okay, but that would be a strong Aries. You know, playing fool to catch wise. Like this person here thinks they're smart, okay? Someone could potentially snitch on them again. It could potentially be an Aquarius, Aries, or a Sagittarius that's going to snitch this person out. Again, siren call. I'm reading it intuitively. The feds, the Popo have been, you know, alerted to what has been going on, or the authorities clearly have been alerted in regards to what's going on. Someone's last name could be Blair. Okay, tell me more. Temperance in regards to privileged lady, please, Spirit. We have the Ace of Cups. So again, like someone's guilty. Like these are not genuine tears. The Temperance, the Ace of Cups. These are guilty tears here. Justice. So this person literally could end up in court. The Lovers. The Emperor, the Hierophant. So that's what I'm getting. There's going to be two people that are going to be standing before the judge. This is literally giving me the adjudication energy in the Kipper deck, where the judge is standing before two people here. The Emperor, the Hierophant. Okay. So as I said, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the money is with the Aries. That's what I'm getting. Like the money is with the Aries. The Eight of Swords, and whoever's got the money, their ass is going to fucking jail. So they better get ready. Tell me more, community. The Nine of Wands. Yeah, the Two of Wands. And Aries here is reflecting on their actions. So this Aries is very defensive, is what I said. They're defensive towards this community, but like the evidence is there. Someone is now looking back like, if only I didn't do this. The Four of Pentacles, as I said, like an Aries and a Capricorn are like working in cahoots. They know what's going on. This Capricorn energy with the Four of Pentacles, this was somebody who is very greedy, who was holding on to this shit. They knew what the fuck they were doing. The Four of Swords for community. The Four of Swords for community, please, Spirit. We've got the Seven of Wands. Someone knows that they're going to have to face reality eventually. Someone here is very defensive. Three energies are coming out very strong. Capricorn, Aries, and Aquarius. Like wrong and strong. That's the vibe that I'm getting. And the same energy keeps coming up. Like someone is hiding. Somebody could potentially be on the run. Okay, the Four of Swords, the Seven of Wands. I'm literally getting a bolt on the door. Okay. Someone knows that, again, they're going to have to eventually face you. They're going to eventually have to face other family members. They're going to have to face the authorities eventually. The Hermit community. The Queen of Swords. And I feel like that most definitely is Spirit saying that that is the truth here. This Queen of Swords could be this Aquarius feminine that is showing up. Okay. This Queen of Swords has a lot of information. Whoever this Queen of Swords is, whoever this Aquarius is, they've got a lot of information that can sink these other people, especially a Capricorn or an Aries. I split the deck. We've got the Three of Pentacles. Again, it goes back to those three energies. I split the deck again and we have the Two of Cups. Exactly. They're speaking about what they did to you, the Cancerians. They're speaking about this agreement or this contract, okay? In regards to you, Cancerians. The Knight of Wands, somebody was very hasty, somebody was quick to act, and somebody was slow to think and quick to act. The Sun card, and they're being exposed. Rotted. Tell me more, please, Spirit. Unexpected income. Poverty, literally. These are people, as I said, who are acting like they were fucking poor, like they were fucking broken. They ain't fucking got shit, and they're fucking sitting with your money, sitting with your inheritance. These people are blood clots. Real bomber clots. Trust me. Tell me more, privileged lady. For Cancerians. Wealthy man. This wealthy man is showing up as an Aries here, or potentially a Taurus. Tell me more, community, or this wealthy person. Yeah, we have lovers. So we have the lovers out here twice. So strongly your loved ones, or strongly two people in your family who are also working with somebody else. This is also now giving me the energy of a crooked cop. So someone selling to an undercover police officer. The fucking Chariot, the Chariot and the Fool card. There's an Aries or an Aquarius, could strongly be this Aquarius feminine hair, stepping out of this police vehicle, walking back towards this Capricorn, picking up drugs from this person. They're going to sink this person. That's the vibe that I'm getting, and it all ties into what you've been through. Because, okay, if we separate the fact that these are your family members that are trying to cheat you out of some form of finances or inheritance, the fact that this person here is already in the fast lane, they're already a street pharmacist, and they're going to get caught or nabbed by the popo or the authorities. Once they get caught by the authorities, that's going to open up a whole can of worms in regards to what's going on in their life. The police are going to have access now to their phone, any items in their home. If their home gets raided and stuff of that nature, they're going to have to give an account. They're going to have to prove how they have acquired or obtained all these finances. It is what it is. And that is just the honest truth. Toil and labor. I feel like this is the energy that you have been in, Cancerians, okay? And then we have courthouse. But as I said, there's something that is definitely going to be taking place within the courthouse, whether it's physical courts or spiritual courts. And then we have mature man. So I do feel like this mature man is showing up as an Aries or a Taurus here. Doesn't have to be. Or again, the mature man is going to be the judge, okay, who is going to be overseeing this case or dissecting this case or this court hearing or ruling. And I do feel like it is going to rule in your favor, okay? Tell me more, poverty. For Cancerians, yeah, sneaky link, hidden lover, low-key situationship, side piece. I also feel like this person in your family who has robbed you or who has cheated you out of some inheritance, they could literally be sleeping with an undercover cop or a police officer or a crooked cop. What the fuck? That's what I'm getting. Tell me more, wealthy man. Sleeping princess, unmotivated, procrastinating, putting things off. So I feel like there could be some form of spell work here that's being done for this court case to be put off or for this court case to be delayed. That's the vibe that I'm getting. Okay, we've got adulting, mature efforts, being responsible, keeping shit in check, literally, because it's like somebody wants more time to kind of like get their evidence together or gather evidence. So they're trying to, again, put off this court case here or delay this court case because that shit would go back to the energy of receipts. Lovers. We've got hookup, fling, friends with benefits, non-committal. That's what I'm saying. Like, someone in your family is stupid. Either someone in your family is going to get ratted out or snitched on by their own partner, or someone in your family is selling drugs to an undercover police officer, or someone in your family is literally dealing with somebody who is a part of like the law. Like, that's what I'm getting. They're a government official. They're a police officer. They're a cop. They're a judge, they're a lawyer, they're an undercover cop, they're a spy, whatever the case may be. So someone's clearly going to get caught slipping out here, okay? Yep, flexing, showing off, prideful, conceited, flashy, and boastful, trolling, intentionally causing upset, baiting a reaction, provoking disputes, and shock, plot twist, unexpected events, sudden changes. And that's the vibe I'm getting. Like, your family member here has been flexing to somebody who is like a troll. They're fucking fake. So your family genuinely believes that somebody that they're in a relationship with has their back, but that person's going to be the person to send their ass to fucking jail. Or your family member truly believes that somebody has their back and they don't even realize that they're literally sleeping with like an up here. They're sleeping with a government official here. Someone who has literally been sent to set them up. Oh my gosh, what is this movie called? I was watching it the other day, and funny enough, they said that one of the actors from that movie died. And I thought it was so airy because when it I think it was like last month or maybe a month or two ago, when they said that that actor died, I was like, that's so scary. I've literally been watching the whole series of this on Netflix. This is the vibe that it's giving me. I think the beginning of the movie or the beginning of the series, because it was two sons, I believe it was. It was a single mother and she had two sons. One was an athlete, I believe, and the other one could have been like a drug dealer or something like this, I'm not sure. And the beginning of the movie is like the police come and they stop search the youngsters in the community, and I don't know, something went bad, and I think someone gets shot or something of that nature. And the athlete, he starts running from the police. Obviously, he's an athlete. He's bolting. He's running through the community, ducking and diving this police officer. But this one police officer is on his back. He manages to like run away or get away like in some form of like parking lot or something of this nature. And he's about to jump up, and the police officer pulls him down or something of this nature, and he pushes the police officer, and then the police officer lands on like a spike or like a steel, like it's like a steel something, I can't even explain it, but he falls back on like a piece of metal and he dies basically. And that's the vibe that I'm getting. Like, further down the line, there was like a police officer that was sent in. He was an undercover and he ended up pursuing the mum. And the mum ended up falling pregnant for this man, not realizing that he was an undercover cop that was sent in to basically find out or basically convict her son or both of her sons for like what happened to the police officer who died. But I can't remember the name of that movie. But as I said, as of lately, one of the police officers in that series, he died. I can't remember his name. I think he committed suicide or something of this nature. But this is kind of like the vibe that I'm getting. Like, your family members ain't shit. They're trying to rob you out of some form of inheritance here. They think they're going to get away with it, but they're so slow or dumb that God is going to work it out that, again, a government official or someone who they happen to cross paths with is, you know, not by chance. It was clearly orchestrated, and this is what is going to crack the case here and lead you to receiving your inheritance or what is due onto you, okay? Right, so let's see what our Spirit wants you to know. Tell me more, please, Spirit. Whoops. Well, go on there, so. Right, let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. Let's see, Cancerians. Tell me more, please. What else do Cancerians need to know, please, Spirit? Tell me more, please, Spirit. What else do Cancerians need to know, please, Spirit? So we have cult. We have man-made disaster. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it was orchestrated for like a group of people. This cult could literally still break down to the feds, the cop, the law, like a man-made disaster. Like, this was orchestrated for this family member of yours to literally go down for the crimes that they have committed in society, as well as yourself, like towards you. We have death. So again, like this orchestrated plan to come against whoever robbed you financially may bring about some form of ending or some form of sudden death. Okay, tell me more, please. Messages for Cancerians, please. We have meetings. So if you notice, there's still a collective energy. Cult is a collective. The meeting is a collective. And the community is also a collective. Tell me more. We have alive. So I feel like somebody is going to fake their death. This man-made disaster and death is like someone's death being faked. Now I'm getting the energy of life insurance. That's what I'm getting. Or like a closed case is now coming back like around. Like I'm getting a closed case is now going to be open again with that alive energy. Tell me more. For Cancerians, please. We have home. So again, this could have something to do with like assets, properties, stuff of that nature. Family member could even have like a property that belongs to you. Boats. These properties could be like in a foreign land or in a different country or state. Okay, tell me more. Yeah, we have crime of passion. We have power supply. This always gives me the energy of signal. So there's going to be some form of information found in somebody's phone. We have a celebrity. So a celebrity could be involved in this situation. Okay. Your family members could also be working alongside celebrities. We have dismemberment, assassination, accident, and regret here. I split the deck. We've got fraud. I split the deck again and we have lies. So that's just confirmation. Your family members could be working with people in high places such as celebrities, etc. And the truth is definitely going to be revealed in regards to this freaking fraud that has taken place in regards to you, Cancerians, which has clearly caused you to be robbed out of some form of finances, out of some form of inheritance that is due onto you here. Okay. Tell me more, please, Spirit, in regards to cult. What else do Cancerians need to know? Yeah, backdoor deals. That's what I'm saying. Like, this person in your family, they're not that smart. They've got into some form of corruption with like an undercover cop or someone here. Man-made disaster. Spells backfired. So I feel like this is his family member's karma. This could have been a family member that was doing spell work on you to cheat you out of your finances, your inheritance was death. STIs or STDs. So this is a Capricorn. So a Capricorn may end up passing away as a result of this. A Capricorn could have robbed you out of some finances. Again, we've got the Two of Pentacles here, which is clearly Capricorn. Strongly with unexpected income as well. Okay. Meeting. In regards to Cancerians, please. We have child trafficking. So child trafficking could be involved in this situation. I feel like the child trafficking ties into celebrities also. Alive. We have sibling rivalry. So this could potentially have been a sibling of yours, or like, for example, if this is like your mother or a feminine in your family, they are working alongside a sibling to do this to you. Home. Yeah, water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You rule the 4th house. So that's you, Cancerians. Okay, for some of you, this is your own sibling working alongside another sibling to come against you. Say, for example, you and your siblings don't have the same father. That could also be very significant. Like your sibling who you share the same mother as, for example, could be working alongside their siblings on their father's side of family. Or if this is a sibling who you have the same father as, for example, they are also working alongside siblings that they have the same mother as. Okay, crime of passion. Why is this energy here, please, for Cancerians, please? Crime of passion. Yeah, we have crooked mechanic. So again, there's crooked people here, but that could also be somebody's karma. Oh my god. The chariot, the chariot, the 10 of Pentacles. Crooked mechanic, clearly they work on vehicles, right? The chariot, the 10 of Pentacles, that's a drive-by shooting. So someone's vehicle may get shot up. Literally the drug dealer, Capricorn here potentially. Power supply. We have Freemasons, so that would go back to the energy of cult, but then that would also break back down to the energy of the Popo, okay? The police. So someone in your family is clearly a Freemason. They're a part of this cult here. You are clearly victimized to be robbed out of finances or potentially sacrificed. It's clearly backfiring here, evidently here, Cancerians. And I feel like because whoever this family member is that offered you up or tried to sacrifice you, they cannot fulfill their end of the bargain. And it may just result in them or somebody very close to them potentially passing away. Celebrity. Private investigation. I also feel like if your family members are working with celebrities, these celebrities are also now being looked into. Is also the energy that I am getting. These celebrities are now also being looked into. And again, these celebrities can't have their reputation ruined, their legacy ruined, because your fuckface family member, again, could not fulfill their end of the bargain. They could not fucking come through. So it's either these celebrities go down or your family member goes down. It seems like your family members are going to go down, period. So it is what it is. So at the bottom of the deck, we've got screenshots, burglary, restraining order, hidden inheritance. So I can't make this up. So there's going to be some form of evidence. It goes back to the energy of the receipts. Whoever this privileged lady is, they could be a Libra, a Taurus, a Cancer, an Aries, or an Aquarius. There's going to be evidence of the money that they stole. Could also potentially be a Capricorn. There's going to be evidence in regards to the money that they stole. Okay? With this restraining order, I'm literally they're going to prison. It is what it is. Okay? For stealing your money. Right? Or the money that they stole. All their accounts will be shut down. Your phone is hacked. Public event. So I also feel like this is the evidence here with the receipts. These individuals could have even potentially hacked your devices. You may even be privy to fraud. Like, for example, like you're prone, I should say, of being robbed financially. Like shit like this happens. You may find small transactions here and there on your card. Fair enough, banks are very quick, or most banks are, but I do feel that again there's going to be some form of evidence here. It's very evident. Privileged lady is clarified by receipts. So whatever somebody thought that they had like under wraps, whatever somebody thought that they had like covered or hidden, is clearly coming to the surface here. It is what it is. Okay, so I feel like I'm going to close out your reading here, Cancerians. It's evident that whoever these people are in your family that have robbed you financially, they most definitely are going to be going through karma. Some of them looks like they're going to be going to prison. Some of them may even potentially pass away as a result. Okay. And again, you're going to receive justice. You're going to receive what is due onto you, okay? So closing out, let's see what else Spirit wants you to know. Full moon. Them not real youth. Not for them to see true. Come around for the free food. Can't feel me fool. Can't fool me fool. Them think I'm in a know. So mankind is a werewolf. So you're going to expose this person. Aries, Aquarius. Them not real. Them see-through. And they know where your money is. They're taking the piss. Whenever the next full moon is, some form of evidence, some form of truth is going to be revealed to you, Cancerians. Immigration. That's the law. Locks. They're going to get locked up. Gatekeeper. Lock them up and throw away the bomber-clad key. Pleasure. Because whatever they did, they were very much glutton, greedy, thinking about themselves and their needs, and left you out. Fake ass apology. Now they want to come around and act like what they did to you was definitely sincere when it wasn't fucking sincere. They knew what the fuck they were doing. Carpenter. When they were attacking you. Christmas Day can strongly be a Capricorn. Your ancestors are warning you, but your ancestors are also protecting you. Florida water. Again, you're protected. Some of you need to protect your energy. Some of you need to use Florida water. Somebody could even be potentially from Florida, okay? And whoever these people are that try to come against you, again, your ancestors are ensuring that this comes to an end and you receive what's due onto you, Cancerians, okay? So with that being said, I wish you guys all the best. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'll touch base with you guys whenever I feel like. Take care, guys.